One of the younger teachers I asked, do you have anything to say? Any of you have anything to say, be it positive or negative? And one of the younger teachers, nobody spoke until one of the younger teachers just exploded. And she gave me such an earful. It's never, ever happened to me before. Fortunately, I had time to think. And I stood there and I listened. And I listened and I didn't interrupt. And I let her just go until she saw I'm not responding. She's probably going to stop and see what or hear what I have to say. It actually gave me time to listen to what she had to say, but also to concentrate on my response. Now, the old me would have stopped the meeting. I would have apologized to everyone, taken them to my office, would have closed the door, and I would have said to her, let's talk, you know. Because of time to think, I stood there, I could formulate what I was going to say, and very calmly I said to her, oh, you know what teachers do then? Because they were shocked as well. And one teacher says, she doesn't mean it. The other one says, no, she actually means it this way. And this is the way, you know, the meeting went. And afterwards, I calmly just said, you know something? Firstly, I must apologize for not inspiring and motivating you. I'm terribly sorry that I'm such a poor leader. And irrespective of what any of you say, if somebody says something, they mean it. So I don't have a problem with it, because if that's the way you feel, I've got to accept it and I've got to analyze it and see where I've got to change or what I've got to do, you know. It was the first time that happened and the last time, and that was 2016. And that was the last time it happened. That particular teacher ended up hugging me after the meeting, hugging me and apologizing to me. Inside of me, remember my state of mind then, I felt absolutely nothing. I didn't feel sorry for her. I didn't feel sorry for myself. I just thought, you know, I'll have to hug you and say it's okay, but it was done mechanically. And believe you me, as time progressed, she avoided me. I didn't, because look, I'm principal of the school. I cannot bear grudges. I cannot do anything that would make anybody else feel as if they're worthless. So I greeted her and, you know, funnily enough, I was the only staff member invited to a wedding. So I went. I thought I shouldn't, but I went, had a good time, and things are just so different between us. And whereas there was this grouping at school before, you know, people tend to group in their, I don't want to say peers, but those they like to associate with. We don't actually have it anymore. So you will find teachers sitting and chatting in the staff room to just about anybody. And they're sharing ideas more readily. We have a teacher who's been diagnosed with breast cancer now. She's been booked off. I could take her class, split them up, because I didn't know how long she was going to be off, split them up and put them 10 pupils in a class, making it 50, 51 in each class, and nobody moaned, nobody groaned. And I said, this is indefinite until we find a way out of this. Nobody moaned. Normally people would say, no, object, and so on. So the relationship between teachers and supporting and helping has improved dramatically. And it is because of, I think, how my leadership has changed. And how I'm managing the staff, basically.